Lesson 2. Pause, reflect, respond. A 3-step self-coaching model. Think of a moment recently where you reacted in a way that didn't feel good. Maybe you snapped at a colleague, froze in a meeting, spiraled after a bit of feedback, or kept replaying a conversation long after it ended. Most of us have patterns like these. They feel fast, automatic, like the moment takes over and we're just along for the ride. And even in high-pressure situations, we have more control than we think. This lesson is about learning how to access that control. I'm going to introduce you to a simple and powerful self-coaching model. Pause, reflect, respond. It's designed to help you break the loop of reactivity and consciously choose how you show up. When we're under stress, our brain defaults to survival mode, a pattern neurologically rooted in the amygdala, the part of responsibility for detecting threats. It's fast, it's useful, it's also often outdated. Built for physical danger, not workplace pressure or internal expectations. In those moments, you want to access the brain, the part that is responsible for reasoning, decision-making and regulation. That's when we over-explain, avoid, lash out or completely shut down. This is where emotional agility comes in. The ability to be aware of, name and work with your emotions, rather than being hijacked by them. This 3-step model will allow you to take back that control. The 3-step model. Pause, reflect, respond. Pause. This is your moment of power. It interrupts the autopilot reaction and brings your thinking back online. It can be as simple as one deep breath or a mental note like, pause, I'm triggered. An example of this would be you get an unexpected email that makes your heart sink. Instead of immediately typing a defensive reply, you take one deep breath and do nothing yet. That's the pause. Reflect. This is where you step back and become curious instead of reactive. Ask yourself, what just happened? What am I thinking and feeling? What story am I telling myself about this? Is it fact, fear, or interpretation? This allows you to create distance, enough for you to engage with your wiser, coaching self instead of your inner critic. Respond. Now, from this grounded place, you choose how to respond in alignment with your values and long-term goals. You're no longer reacting, you're leading. As an example, after reflection, you realise the email triggered your fear of not being good enough. Your response becomes thoughtful and professional instead of reactive and defensive. I want you now to practice. Think of a recent situation that activated you, something small and meaningful. Now work through the model. Pause. Take a deep breath in. Imagine pressing an internal pause button. Reflect. Use these prompts to reflect. What emotion was I feeling? What was the story in my head? Was it true? Was it helpful? And then respond. So ask yourself, what would my inner coach say right now? What's a response that reflects who I want to be? This is your practice. Small shifts now lead to bigger changes later. You've just learnt a foundational model you'll return to again and again. It's simple and the impact compounds. In the next lesson, we'll explore the mental clutter that fuels reactivity. You'll learn to separate facts from fiction, identify your common thought traps, and use coaching questions to clear emotional noise and see things as they really are. The next step deepens the clarity you are already building and helps you coach yourself out of overwhelm and into action. Before you go to the next lesson, I want you to think about what part of the 3-step model you think will be most useful in your day-to-day challenges.